Hey, CenterPoint Church. Hey, Pastor Mike here. Hey, I want to take a few minutes, actually more like 8 minutes, to share some exciting news about our Payson Campus. First, a quick little update. Renovations in Payson are continuing to move forward, and we're still prayerfully aiming at an October launch. Now, there's still a lot of work to do, as you know, but we are encouraged by the progress that we've made, and we're grateful by the way that God is just continuing to open doors for us. But today, I get to share with you some really exciting news, a new announcement. Now, we'll be sharing this news church-wide on Sunday, but because you are part of our launch team, because you've been praying and giving and serving and leaning into this vision with us, we wanted you to hear about it first. Now, before I share that big announcement, I want to take a moment and just clarify some language that you're going to be hearing a lot of in the months ahead. So you may have noticed that we are calling this our Payson Campus. And that's very intentional. See, we are not calling it Payson Church because we're not starting a new separate church. We are one church in more than one location. See, CenterPoint Church will be gathering in Orem, and CenterPoint Church will be gathering in Payson. 2 locations, one church family, one shared mission, one shared vision, and a shared commitment to making Jesus the center point of our lives and making him known from the center point of our valley. Now, as you can imagine, becoming one church in more than one location is something we've never done before. And it requires a willingness to do some things differently than what we have done in the past. That means getting creative in many ways and trying some ministry strategies that might be new to us, but all the while not losing the heart of who we are and why we exist as a church. For example, over the last couple of years, our leadership team has been receiving training and guidance in how to become a multi-site church. And one thing has become very clear. If we are to remain united in this together, it's important that our whole church is hearing from the same teachers and the same teaching each week. I love that I am not the only teacher at CenterPoint, but I get to share this unique privilege and responsibility with others. See, God has given CenterPoint a teaching team of pastors that you already know and trust. And these are pastors who love Jesus, love Scripture, love our church, and they work hard to provide biblical and relevant and Christ-centered messages week after week. And that is not going to change or go away when we launch the Payson Campus. In fact, right now, we are even exploring the latest technologies and infrastructure that would equip us with the ability to broadcast a live message, like in real time, from one location to another. Now, this would allow both campuses to engage the same message together at the same time while experiencing all other ministries in person, from worship to CP Kids to CP Youth and so on. Now, there'll be more to share about that in the months to come, but for now, I want you to hear this clearly. The messages you've come to trust at CenterPoint from our teaching team is not going away when we launch the Payson Campus. It's just expanding into another location. And that actually leads us to the announcement I really actually created this video for. We have found our campus pastor. And I'm thrilled to share with you that our Payson campus pastor is going to be none other than our own Nick Anderson. Now, many of you already know Nick because he has been serving so faithfully as our youth director for 4 years. Before that, he was a volunteer youth leader here at CenterPoint. And over the last several years, we have watched God use Nick in such a powerful way in the life of our church, in the lives of our students, and in the lives of so many of our adult leaders. And over the last year and a half, as we've been praying and dreaming and discerning who could help shepherd this new campus, Nick's name just kept rising up to the surface. Because when we think about what we want in a campus pastor, what they need to be, we're not primarily looking for someone to stand on a platform and teach every Sunday. As I just shared, we already have a teaching team of pastors who will continue to provide these Jesus-centered messages. And while Nick does have a gift for teaching, and he will have opportunities to continue strengthening that gift, his primary responsibility will be that of a shepherd. See, what we're looking for in a campus pastor is someone who can care for a congregation, someone who can make disciples, someone who can develop teams, someone who can walk with people in real life, someone who can help make sure that the mission and heart of CenterPoint is being lived out in a local, tangible, and personal way in South Utah County. And that's what we see in Nick. Now, if you know Nick, you know he is a true shepherd at heart. He loves people deeply. He has a way of making people feel seen, known, and cared for. But Nick is also a leader builder. One of the things that has impressed us most about Nick's leadership in the youth ministry is that he has not built a ministry that depends only on him. He has built leaders. He has developed volunteers. He has created teams of people who are investing in our students, leading small groups, showing up constantly, and helping students know and follow Jesus. And honestly, that is one of the clearest signs that Nick is ready for this next assignment. Now, I know some of you, especially those of you with students in CP Youth, you may hear this and immediately wonder, wait, what does that mean for our youth ministry? And that's a great question. And I want you to know this clearly. Our youth ministry is in good hands. In fact, one of the reasons that we have confidence in this transition is because of the strength of the leaders Nick has helped raise up. Our students are being surrounded by gifted, faithful, caring adult leaders who will continue to pour into them. Nick will not transition immediately. He's going to continue leading in this current capacity through the summer camps and then after the camps. At some point, he will begin moving more fully into the Payson Campus pastor role. But in the meantime, we have already been in process this spring of searching for and interviewing our next youth directors. And we're taking this process seriously because we believe so deeply in our responsibility to the next generation. But I want you to hear this again. CP Youth is in good hands, and the Payson Campus is going to be in good hands as well. We believe Nick has the heart, the humility, and the giftedness needed to help shepherd this new campus well. We believe God has been preparing him for this work, and we are so excited for you to celebrate with us as he steps into this new role. So launch team, would you begin praying for Nick? Pray for him and his wife, Shally, as they step into this next season. Pray for our youth ministry as we prepare for this transition. Pray for the leaders and the volunteers who are going to continue serving our students. Pray for whoever God is already preparing to step into that next season of youth ministry leadership. And pray for the Payson Campus as we continue moving toward launch. We are so grateful for what God is doing, and we thank you. We're grateful for you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for giving. Thank you for serving. Thank you for leaning into this vision. And if you have any questions, please reply to this email, and we would be happy to provide any more clarity as needed. We love you, church. We're grateful for you, and we are so grateful that we get to do this with you. Okay, see you soon. Thank you for taking time to watch this video.